So, going to be playing Thunderblade, another game that's, you know, not very well done for the C64 if you look at games like First Strike. Goodbye. Sound was buggering up there, and the sound on the microphone buggered up there. But I've just realised I don't need to do the bins today because I used a whole dustbin bag yesterday. There's no more. It's actually a completely empty dustbin bag in the kitchen now. In the dustbin, obviously. There's plenty of empty dustbin bags in the kitchen. And some in the shed too. You got to stock up on this shit. That's coronavirus for you. See, I need to open the curtains because there's a bit of a territorial issue going on with the windowsill in the breakfast room, stroke sunroom. This room would actually be quite a reasonable size if you didn't have, you know, a two-piece sofa set in here and the enormous cupboard, which sadly is built in, so I can't remove it. It'd be a real effort actually, because I don't have the picture rail to put in its place by the chimney brick. So, yeah, we're going to play Thunderblade, hopefully. This is looking good already. So everything's a bit grey. Very grey actually. It moves at an okay speed though, I have to say. Okay, what happened there? Bloody hell. Bucketed up all the graphics on the camera now. So it did actually make it to the cheat. I don't think there's a bloody pause button. I think we have unlimited lives anyway though. So this bit in 8-bit graphics would be like the video game they play on the Puppet Sci-Fi Kids show, the Terrorhawks. Dr. Neinstein plays it all the time, which is something I really wanted, but this isn't as good as that. So this is Chris Butler's first, was this? Yeah, no, this is second. I think Space Harrier was the first. And then he offered to do this after doing Space Harrier. So the graphics are not bad, it's just the colours are not brilliant. Did the colours change? Oh, now there's a different colour background. He's got a mothership, yeah. Destroy them up. You can't get them now. There's no rapid fire. Yeah, the game engine is fine, I suppose. It's not quite as good as First Strike, but there you go. Frame rate is fine. Number of frames for things that are pseudo scaling, they're fine. It's just the actual pixel art of the, not the sprites so much, it's like everything else. That's a shame. Now I don't know what the situation is with the American version of this game. I mean, is it going to be like Space Harrier, where it's basically the same game with like, you know, Chris Butler giving an extra 60 or 30 even minutes? That's fine, but why do it red, white and black? Why not brown, red and yellow, I suppose would be fine, or pink. No, yellow. You want explosions, and if you're going to do yellow, you might as well have brown, orange and yellow. That's a really weird colour choice. But then I suppose you have to keep black. They could have gone with like yellow and orange though. They could have made that work. Yeah, so it's a bit of a missed opportunity. Not that I either would ever buy a Thunderblade arcade machine. Unlike an Outrun Deluxe sit-in cabinet with the hydraulics. I can't think of a home system that actually had a good port. Did the Sharp 68000 have this? I don't know. So the background graphics are very garish. Very garish indeed. There's a big territorial dispute going on here. And not in the game. So, you know what, the speed is actually fine. All it needs is a graphical reworking, really. There's certainly no issue with the speed. I mean, you can almost play it the same way as you play the arcade on this level. That's how fast the update and response time is, really. Oh man, maybe not right at the maximum size. So I think the first level is probably the worst graphically, first and second level. So we're going to be going over, we're going over the Red Sea, sir. I hate to admit this because I was ready to like say, what a piece of shit, blah 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 rubbish. But the only negative point I have is the background graphics are a solid 5 out of 10. They're not solid shit, they're alright. They're kind of 1983 quality. You know, middle of the road 1984 quality, certainly not the best of 1984. Oh bollocks, pushing back actually sends you backwards and forwards. It doesn't change your altitude. Oh well. Learn something new every level, eh? How far back can you go? There's a limit to how far back you can go. You probably have to get all of them to play it up. No. Would have looked better if they'd gone with orange like they did before, or brown for the background colour. So hopefully this will still load. Yeah, you see I'm playing this a lot more than Bionic Commando. So, you know, I mean Bionic Commando is another, you know, straight down the middle 5 out of 10, 1984. 5 out of 10 for 1984. You know, background graphics business, and that's on both versions. Now famously, Sega for the American release looked at the Activision conversion on the C64 and said, fuck off. And they wrote their own completely different version. I don't know if that'll be the case with this. I can't remember the screenshot. I downloaded both versions from GameBase, so one might not even work. It's a bit of a miracle when you do get stuff that does work. So you can only move a certain amount to that side. I wonder why. My body flies over the ocean. Because you're on the water now, it's actually alright. My cats are putting me off, you know that. Right, moderation of cat fighting has occurred, so hopefully you won't have any more problems there. Just problems with this bloody thing. But you don't actually have to shoot everything. Oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe you have to get a certain percentage. You kind of expect to be able... I can't move forwards and backwards anymore. That's a bit weird. So this graphic is not too bad. I'm not sure why they've gone with black, dark grey and medium grey for the cloud. I've never seen a black lining on a cloud, only a silver lining. But they still managed to get the red and the yellow in there, in the explosion. Yeah, I mean, I think this, I suspect I wouldn't be buying the, the CD soundtrack for Thunderblade Arcade either anyway. It's not really my thing. I mean, there's a lot of Sega Master System games that kind of look like this kind of character mode thing. I think if it had better background graphics, certainly better colour choices. Might just make it to the breakfast litter tray standard. I think we're not far off. We'll have to see what the American version is like. Now, of course, Afterburner, whichever version you get for the C64, is horrible. Fucking shit. And First Strike proves that, which was written by the same bloke who wrote Buggy Boy for the C64, which famously is faster than the ST and the Amiga version, and smoother, actually, I might add. Oh well. So some of the colour choices here are not brilliant. Right, I need to go and see the American version now. Right, gonna have to stitch all these videos together. You rejoin us on a black screen with the SD to IEC green LED intermittently flickering off and then back on. So now is a good time to mention to future self me that the dead Christmas tree that I got 2 years ago, they didn't last long. I should paint the branches green and the centre trunk brown, just like they did when they made their own fake trees with bits of wood painted green and brown in Back in Time for Christmas. I think that was a 1950s episode. I don't know if this is going to bloody load now, and the camera battery warning symbol is flashing on the LCD. It doesn't have a separate light. That'll cost an extra 5 cents in production. Is Is it actually loaded? It's been about 1.5 minutes. I've no idea what's going on now. Okay, looks exactly the same. I've changed the background colour to green. Oh bloody hell, was it more oh no, there's no trainer option now. Oh crap. Is it running a bit slower? Oh, that's it. If you hold down the fire button, you actually speed up when you push forward. Kind of doing me in a bit. How many bloody lives have I got? Now, is that a difference to the UK version? You know, the speed up controls. Is he losing altitude? What's going on here? We dodged a massive bullet stroke missile there, but not so much there, no. Game over. Well, this is no good. I want to see the rest of the bloody game, innit? Right, we have to find another copy now. Bollocks.